Once I read an e-card that said, "I love potty training, said no parent ever." Potty training can be a messy business. Being a parent of two children and running an in-home daycare has allowed me to potty train over 15 children. Today I will inform you on how to potty train successfully. In my speech, I will list proper potty training supplies, talk about how to introduce your toddler to potty training, and give you helpful tips to guarantee potty training success. But first, let's talk about proper potty training supplies. Having proper potty training supplies is key in the potty training experience. The first supply I recommend is a potty training seat. Some parents will want to go ahead and buy the actual potty training toilet, and that will work, but I recommend it has a detachable seat. Your ultimate goal is to have your toddler using a regular sized toilet, so if you go out in public, they can go to the restroom. If your child seems nervous about sitting on a regular sized toilet, start with a potty training chair. But if they are not nervous, go ahead and use the potty training seat and start them that way. The second supply you will need are big girl panties or big boy underwear. Part of the excitement is letting the child wear the big boy undies. The third supply I recommend are pull-ups. Pull-ups are very helpful during nap times and also at bedtimes. Most toddlers cannot master staying dry while sleeping for a while. But if they do wake up, you want to be able to have something that you can pull down quickly. Some parents will try to use the pull-ups instead of underwear or panties. I learned very quickly that a toddler will treat this just like a diaper, and it'll extend the amount of time it takes to potty train. And trust me, you don't want that. So now that we have talked about proper potty training supplies, we can talk about how to introduce your toddler to potty training. Introducing the idea of potty training to a toddler can be tricky. The first thing you want to do is show them the supplies. Some parents will actually take their toddler to the store and let them pick out their own big girl, big boy underwear. This will get them excited about potty training. Second, let them sit on the potty just for fun. So once you have chosen a day that you want to actually start the potty training, have them get around the toilet some so that they're more in contact with it. That way they see it more and they'll become more comfortable that day that you start potty training. So in addition to getting the supplies and introducing the toddler to potty training, the last thing we can talk about are tips that will help guarantee potty training success. Many of the tips I gained through personal experience. The first tip I have is that you're going to need to look for cues that your toddler is ready to potty train. They must be able to speak. They have to be able to communicate with you when they need to go to the restroom. Second, if your child seems really nervous about going into the restroom and using the potty, they may not be mature enough yet, and you may want to wait a while. The second tip I have is that rewards are mandatory. Every toddler I have trained always did better if they had a reward to work toward. I would use anything from M&Ms to fishies. If you are a parent that does not like to reward with food, you could use stickers or read them their favorite book. Those are also good things that you can use as well. For the first few days, you are going to want to reward them every time they go potty and they stay dry. But as they get better, you can extend that and only give them the reward at the end of the day and then eventually at the end of the week. The reward will help keep your toddler motivated, which in turn will help keep you motivated in the potty training experience. So today I've informed you on how to potty train your toddler successfully. In my speech, I listed proper potty training supplies, how to introduce your toddler to potty training, and we finally talked about helpful tips that will guarantee potty training success. And even though you may never say, "I love potty training," you may be able to one day say, "I survived potty training." Good luck!